Hey guys, welcome to Creativesoft, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create your own black and red tone preset using just your mobile smartphone. And for this particular tutorial we are going to use something called as Lightroom. So just go to the App Store and search for Lightroom, and this particular application is available for both the iOS and the Android. If you are new to this channel guys, please subscribe and also press the bell notification icon. So once you go to this particular Lightroom page, then you just have to install it, and I've already installed. So let me just open it, and we can go to the all photos app, and once you click on the all photos, it will be loading all the imported images. So for this particular tutorial guys, we are going to use this nice awesome beautiful bike Apache RR310, and the image is having a lot of colors, like the green for the leaves, the bike is red, and also this blue color which we have it. So over here what you need to go to do is we just have to check out some other things like colors, and these are the parameters which you allows you to be changed. So first of all we go to color, and then we go to mix, and I won't be you know managing around with the temperature. You all can check out what's the best suited for you all. So I'm just keeping the temperatures as now. With the help of this you all can just change, you all can either make it warmer or cooler. And once you go to mix, then what you can do is all these colors which we don't require, like the blue, the green, you all can turn off the saturation and make it less saturated. That will just pop up your image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this green first and make the saturation as 0. And you all can see from this particular image guys that it is just like looking mono, and I'm turning off for the blue and the cyan and all the other things, like even this purple is there. But here there is a trick guys, you can even change the hue. Now the remaining ones are the yellow ones, and here what I can do is play around with all these things like luminance and all, you all can see over here. So here let me just turn off like decrease the saturation a bit, because it's yellow. Now you all can see almost it is monotone kind of image from this. And one more cool feature what I can say is, here instead of making the saturation directly 0, you all can change even the hue around this particular part, which will also give your image a slightly a better reference to it. As you all can see, once changing the saturation you all can have it. Now what I've done is I've changed the saturation to maximum, and also hue of the orange color, I'll be playing around with it. So as you all can see over here, slight there is, if you change the saturation, there is this particular image which is having a slight of the orange part. And that is the reason guys, as I was saying earlier, if you even change the hue, it would even work and make the hue to red. So that is one of the thing what is beneficial over here. And you all can even change the hue and play around with it, like what is the best look which you all can get with it. So once I do done, then I'll be going to something like effects or light, or you all can let me just go to the light, and we are going to turn on this particular clarity slider guys to the max, and you all can play around with it, choose what is the best effect for y'all. And based on this, actually my camera is not making some justice to it, and with this you all can even change the contrast, the clarity, and texture. Sometimes I like to make it a bit texturous, and clarity I will definitely make it to the maximum, and texture I'll just keep it I don't want like fully blurry image. So the temperature sorry, I mean to say the texture is adjusted, and other parameters also you all can use like dehaze and all. And this is the vignetting part which I really like to ticker around with it. So what I do is I use a high midpoints, then even the highlights I decrease it, and then later on uh, you know the feather effect and other things are changed. So this is all your personal preference, guys. You all can change it, but this is the mainly how you all get a monotonic image which just looks like black and white, whereas a red something like the bike is, you know, a red. So other things include like high contrastic image, and you all can even change the something like shadows, or even the other parameters such as this blacks. You all can play even with the whites. So usually what I do is I don't like a very bright image, I just like something which is in between it. So I keep something like blacks at medium. So let me just show you the original image. This is how it looks, and this is how it looks after editing, guys. So hope you all enjoyed this particular video. So if you like it, please hit that like button and also share this. So we can also use this for, you know, other things, but here as you can see I wanted green with this Ducati bike. And if possible, this is one of the edited image, guys. So let me just show you all. This is like completely black, and it was shot in the daylight, and this is how it got, you know, after editing it. So we all can do some crazy stuff, guys, with this Lightroom. And this is one of the, you know, very few tools which are available for giving that professional look. You all can even use other things like Snapseed, but I highly recommend using it. And then you all can save this image as a preset, which you all can use it for other images also. I hope you all really like this particular tutorial, guys, and let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Presently I am editing this on my iPhone 12 mini, and check out my other videos also in this particular channel. And thanks for watching, guys, and see you in my next video.